Hey, what's up? My name is Nicholas, this is Black Echo Music, and today we're talking about One Hit Wonder pop punk from GetGood drums. In the pantheon of legendary drummers through the ages, few have such an instantly recognizable sound and playing style than Travis Barker from Blink-182. That cranked snare pang, super tight bass drum and toms mixed with bright soaring cymbals was a staple of so many of our favorite records from the early 2000s. GetGood drums have just rolled out the newest addition to their One Hit Wonder range, which is a pop punk kit based on that Travis Barker sound from the early 2000s. Think classic Orange County drums with a giant bass drum, super punchy toms, cranked steel snare, and a wide array of Zildjian A custom cymbals that just smash. I spent my teens super obsessed with bands like Blink-182, Motion City Soundtrack, and Yellow Card. And whilst those drummers were known for having so much energy, a huge part of that for me was how creative those drummers were with what they used. Rather than having hyper elaborate kits with all these splashes and chinas and all these massive toms, drummers like Travis Barker and Longinu Parsons and Tony Thaxton utilized the small kind of kits that they were using to make some really creative parts. Pop punk certainly isn't the only genre that relied on super tight sounding drums, cranked snare, and bright cymbals, which means that this kit's a lot more versatile than you might think. It's not a huge leap to utilize this kit for more aggressive styles like, the heavier side of punk or even getting into hardcore. But I found that it really captures that early 2000s Abe Cunningham Deftones sound as well, given that Abe is a huge fan of big A custom cymbals and a really cranked steel snare sound. I love these One Hit Wonder packs from GGD. Personally, for my level of production, I don't need super in-depth and elaborate sample packs. The One Hit Wonders allow me to get great sounding drums for writing and demoing without having to take up heaps of CPU and without having massive packs to try and traverse through. The snapshots that are included in these packs also make it so easy to have a killer drum mix without having to jump through too many hurdles. The Pop Punk One Get Wonder Pack is another stellar addition to the Get Good Drums library. They've put so much tender love and care into trying to capture the essence and vibe of that much revered sound from the early 2000s that we know and love.